Oh, the dreaded cable bill. Thank you, mailman. Oh my God. $175 for cable. And who needs all these stations? Channel lineup. God, I need to cut the cord. This is way. Oh, let me turn this down. Hey, Semper Gumbie Nation, this is Ben. And don't mind me, I'm just watching Good Morning America in the back of my truck camper, rig, whatever you call it. Watching a little Good Morning America, trying to catch up on the news. Well, welcome to the inside of my summer camping hotel room. This is where myself and Hoku will be spending most of our days, heading out west. Well, we only got a couple weeks till we start our summer adventure tour. And during this adventure, going across the United States, I will be posting videos, depending on the internet connection where I'm at, to you, all of you, so you are kind of with us during this whole journey. And it'll be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, when you go camping or glamping, or you want to be outdoors, they always say, you know, you want to try to disconnect with any kind of electronics or anything like that and enjoy nature. Yes, I will be doing that, but there are times where I need to know what's going on in the world, kind of news, weather, and just in general what's going on. So I decided to get this little device, well, these two little devices. It's a Supersonic 13.3 LED television with built-in AM/FM radio, SD card, HDMI, and in this little portable package, it's also rechargeable. So I don't need to run any kind of extension cords except just to charge it. And using it along with this HD antenna, I am able to catch several stations, and you'll be able to pick up local stations in the area that you are at. So we're going to talk about this little compact 13.3 package along with the HD antenna, and that way we can enjoy another luxury while we camp. So this is the new Supersonic 13.3 LCD HDMI TV. It has HDMI inputs, it has USB inputs, it has AM/FM radio, and it also has an antenna. And part 2 of this video, later on down the line, I'm going to show you how you can also save money every month, about $100, with these 2 items that I just got. So let's dig in deeper for the Supersonic 13.3 LED TV. Now the 13.3 Supersonic TV is a complete portability for home, train, airplane, or car. Now this device, the TV is portable but must be stationary to receive broadcast signals such as the news or your major stations. On the right hand side, you have a couple of inputs here and outputs. First, you have the 12-volt DC, and it also gives you a adapter where you can plug it into a cigarette lighter, as well as the regular 110 plug. You have an on-off switch. You have an audio video out for headphones if you want to, and you have an audio video in, and they do give you some RCA jacks that you can use to hook up external devices. You do have an HDMI output, and then you have an antenna. It does come with a little antenna, but this doesn't give you much range or reception. It does work, but I opted for the HD antenna, which we'll go over here in just a second. On the other side of the unit, you have a USB input, and you also have an SD card input slot. You do also get a bracket back here, a stand, where you can lean the unit, or you can hang the unit from somewhere and watch it that way. So with our Supersonic antenna, I wanted something that was stronger, that could reach a longer distance, and it was portable, where I could move from inside of the house to outside of the house. And this was the solution right here. This is the RCA amplified HD TV antenna. Now let me tell you what I did last week. I've been having a cable bill, you know, as some of you may also have, and the cable bill is just outrageous. Cable is insane, the prices they charge. And I was paying about $150 plus a month for cable, which I rarely was home watching TV. I stream most of my television shows, and I stream a lot of, you know, YouTube channels and stuff like that. So I wasn't watching enough TV to warrant paying $150 plus a month. Now, along with that $150, they charge you a $10 service fee for if you had a TiVo or a DVD recorder. Then they charge you sales tax on top of that. Then you charge a user tax. So you end up paying, you know, close to $175 for your cable bill. So I called, I canceled my cable, and a lot of cable companies don't like this because this still delivers several channels in HD TV. Now this is, like I said, the RCA amplified HD TV antenna, and it's a small unit. It's portable, and the features of this, it transmits 4K picture quality and up to 8K in Ultra HD if you had one of the 8K Ultra TVs at home. Now for my truck, you know, I got that little 13.3 screen TV, so this is perfect. Now this has a dual stage amplification and a multi-directional reception. And in my area, I have 3 towers, and I can adjust this by turning it, and we'll go over that using the app of which station has the strongest reception, or the closest tower where I would get the best reception. Now it has a 60-mile range. Now I live in Tennessee. I'm about 75 miles from Memphis, but I still pick up Memphis TV stations and the towers because this has a 60-mile range, which is pretty cool, versus the little antenna I had probably had only 10-20 mile range on that little antenna that came with the TV. Now this also has smart boost, and the great thing about this thing is it has a reliable reception, because during storms, which we have out here quite a bit, storms can knock out cable, and can knock out and disturb the satellite signals. This right here does not have any problems that the storm has to affect this. and it's a fast setup. It's fairly quick. It's plug and play. And we're gonna dive into this while we hook it up to the TV. And like I said, the cable companies hate this because I don't pay any cable bill anymore, and I still pick up ABC, NBC, CBS, PBS, and then a couple of the other stations, some of the older movies. I do get about 15 channels where I'm at using this. And like I said before, I moved this from TV to the truck. I am actually going to purchase another one of these to stay in the truck for my camping escalades. Now, I know what you're saying. When you go camping, you want to cut all ties with electronics, but you know, chilling out at night before bed, I like to at least watch the news, and this little thing helps my little TV out. So let's dive into it. Let's hook everything up so you can see. So first things first, we're going to plug in our antenna. And the only drawback I see is that it's just really tight to get in there. So we got our antenna hooked up. And then you have your plug for your AC, or you can have that plugged into a electrical box if you are at a electrical campsite. We're going to turn on the jackery. Right now we got 98%. And you will see this green light turn on for the antenna. So what you need to do is I place the antenna finder made by RCA on the top of the antenna, and this little red line here is your signal. So as you turn the antenna, that signal will interface with each of those green lines. So let's take the closest one, and right now I'm picking up WBBJ, and it's there on the green. If I continue to turn it, it'll pick up another station's WLJT, and then so on as I go around. Now I don't want to pick up Memphis. I want my local station, because if there is a storm, I am able to see what's going on. And just remember, depending on what area you are in, you are going to have to do an auto scan, especially if you're in different states or different areas from the signals. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I auto scan, and it will find all the channels in both DTV and ATV. So right now we're at 39%, and we're going to go ahead and do a scan. Now after tuning your antenna, I am able to pick up a couple of stations, local stations.
This is the kind of stuff I'm looking for.
This is,
What you got?
look like storage. This looks like Storage Wars. All right, folks, I just want to throw in this plug. We have switched our Semper Gumbie store to the Bonfire website, and you can get some really cool t-shirts. The ones on there right now have the little logo on the chest, and this logo is on the back. Hoodies, t-shirts, unisex t-shirts, and then of course you get the regular front logo t-shirts also. But if you go to that website and order you a shirt, that proceeds from the shirt, part of the proceeds help fund us to head out west this summer. So I'm asking all you guys out there to go ahead and order at least one t-shirt and get us closer to the West Coast. And I'll post the link for the Bonfire website on the description. also, we're on Facebook at Semper Gumbie channel. So go to Facebook, go to Semper Gumbie channel in your search bar and become a member or join us on the Facebook page. And if you have Instagram, we are also on Instagram at Semper_Gumbie. So come on over to Facebook, come on over to Instagram, and we post a lot of stuff on there from us and also our members. So the Supersonic 13.3 rechargeable television and the RCA HD antenna, in my books, it's a must that I have when I start my journey. That way, now I can stay abreast of all the news and shows in the area. And I won't miss my Chicago PD, one of my favorite shows, on Wednesday nights. So anyway, if you got any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments and I'll answer them the best I can. I'll put a link for both these items in the description box. And I hope this helps you decide if you should cut your cable at home and save about $150 a month. I know my neighbors both did away with their cable and got one of this HD antennas, and they're also saving $150 a month. Like I said, the cable company must hate our street because we're all going, there's several of us with the HD antennas. So always be kind to your neighbors, look after them, spend time with your family, because you'll never know how long you got left with them. Tell them that you love them. And most of all, no matter what life throws at you, always be Semper Gumbie. Damn, I hate when cars go by when I'm trying to record. Anyway, let's try this again. Hey, let's try this again. Oh, also, I want to give a huge shout out to Shane and the guys at Wilco Off-Road in Burnett, Texas. Thank you for the gear. You guys rock. If you're looking for some off-road accessories or racks or tire carriers, check out Wilco Off-Road. Look, order you a t-shirt. Dude, buy a t-shirt. Hey, if you want to look cool, buy yourself a t-shirt. Hey, if you want to look cool, order you a t-shirt.